G'day guys, Mennace here and welcome back to another ARK Survival Evolved video here on the Press Z to Poop server. And this video I'm going to start off by taming this female Carbonemys because, like always, I know I say this every video, but I've been busy once more. Let's see if... oh, geez, 2 shots already knocked out. Awesome. It's only low level, I don't care. This is going to be one of my breeding turtles. She is going to be on a farm with some studs, and I've actually built a complex to house a whole heap of turtles, a whole heap of dillos and stuff, and I've recorded all the building process. I'm going to speed it up, put some music to it, and I'll show you that now. And when I get back, this girl, I should say, will be completely tamed, and I'll chuck a saddle on her and we'll ride her back to the complex. Alright, I have tamed the Carbonemys, and we can just close this. We need to name her. Let's chuck the name in here. We'll add our tag, and we're going to call her Bessie. Bessie. And what I'll do is I'll get her to follow me. Sure, it is follow me. And there we go. Alright, we're going to cruise down along the beachfront here. And Bessie, you better hurry your ass up. So yeah, that building there is the apartments that I've made, the turtle apartments I've called them, and that will be housing a whole heap of different dinosaurs for the purposes of getting eggs. We want Carbonemys eggs to start with because I want to get kibble for a Brontosaurus, because soon they're releasing the platform, the buildable platform on Brontos. So I want to cover that content for you guys. I've got some ideas of what I want to build on there. I think it'll be heaps of fun. So a Bronto is the next thing that we do need. But yeah, so these carbos, I don't really need them to be super high level. I just want them to spit out eggs. So I've got to get I'll probably get 2 males and about 6 females to go inside the apartments. And what I'll do is, you can see the finished apartments there. I've added a lot of touches in the video since I recorded that video. So there's a few things that I will go over. I did change the color of the door as well. Changed it to the white color. This is always derpy getting inside here. Come on, Bessie. In you go, and I'll swing around here and I'll show you the rest of the apartments. But all in all, it's looking pretty good. You guys did request some build videos. I don't really like narrating build videos because in ARK there is a lot of messing around with all the little bits and pieces, and it can be kind of a very poor flowing video if I'm always stopping, starting, building bits, testing, experimenting. It just doesn't really work out that well. So let's go up here, and I need to take out this ladder because it kind of will get in the way when I drive up Bessie there. Take that off. Oh yeah, I got to show you. So we'll show you the outside of, get on Pidgeotto, the apartments first of all. So I made the roof a little bit white, and I also did a little bit of art, as you can see here. Turtle Apartments. Isn't that the most bestest thing you've ever seen? I like it. I like my turtle. I'm not very artistic at all, but for pixel art, that turned out way better than I ever thought it would. Just give me some suggestions, putting them on the roof, and give me ideas for the white backgrounds. Ooh. You can see over here as well. I sound like a monkey. A Gigantosaurus or whatever. Gigantopithecus that are coming. Look at my new dinosaurs. I have attained 2 Spinos, and their names are Gimli and Galadriel. They're both a male and female. I was taming Gimli to start with. He was level 79, and Armitage helped me out again. Thank you, dude. We got Gimli, and while we're there, this guy spawned, or this girl spawned, Galadriel. She was level 112, I believe, something like that. 116, I can't recall. But now she's, yeah, these two are awesome. If you've never ever ridden a Spino, you totally should. But the reason I call them Gimli and Galadriel, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, Gimli is the dwarf, Galadriel is the high elf, sort of like priestess. I don't know, she's an elf, but she's like this super special elf that was around since the beginning of Mordor was created. But anyway, there's actually a little bit of a love thing going on between Gimli and Galadriel. I'm not sure if you can recall, but the theory goes that Galadriel, when she was around at the start, there was this guy who also created Middle-earth with her, and, well, she didn't really help much. But anyway, there's this guy that made most of Middle-earth. He was responsible for engineering most of Middle-earth, and he was in love with Galadriel, and he asked her 3 times for a strand of her hair. It was sort of like a love gesture thing, but she refused. 3 times she refused. And then when Gimli come along in Lord of the Rings movies, he come along and asked her for... Like, he saw her and he's like, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I love this woman, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say that, but he was like really infatuated with her. And he asked her, he said to her, can I please have a strand of your hair? And Gimli gave her 3. And he told Legolas this story. And Legolas knows the whole background mythology behind Galadriel and 3 strands of hair. So, like, Gimli really means something to Galadriel. Whether she like loves him or whether she just sees good in him, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's cool. I named these 2 Gimli and Galadriel because I like Lord of the Rings. Got Deathleg here. Chucked him over the side here. They're just standing in the water cooling their feet. Because yeah, I'm running out of room. Ooh, better shut the front door. Actually, yeah, I'll shut the front door. And what we'll do is we'll take Bessie up and we'll put her into the stalls. I haven't shown you inside properly yet. Let's get on, Bessie. The waddle is too good. Now we're going to go up into here. Let's see if we're going to fit. Yeah, you're going to fit. And you're going to go on the first stall, fatty, with your head sticking out. There. Okay. It's a very tight fit, I know, but that's okay. This is going to be like... Oh, it's going to be a pain walking down here. I might have to, like, put them on an angle. Actually, you know what? I might put just all turtles along this side here. And then on the opposite side, we're going to have... Dillos and Dodos and whatever else I feel like. Maybe, well, I don't need Phiomias because I got them all there. They don't really lay eggs anyway. Who else lays eggs? Well, these guys here. So this is the parking area for all my dinos. They've been removed from the front of base. Oh, this stupid fog makes things look horrible, doesn't it? So I got the kitty parking here. And then on this side, we've got the raptors and the scorpoons, as well as the fatties here. These two are the fatties because they are just super fat. I've got compost bins, not compost bins, I've got feeding troughs at the back, and what I want to do now is I've built some feeding troughs and I need to put them up in the pens, and I would like to do that with you. So we'll go in here. I've got catwalks. I plan to put them on catwalks across the roof. The catwalks are not in there, they're actually down here in the wooden chest. 6 catwalks, 4 feeding troughs. I hope that's going to do it. I mean, the feeding area for a feeding trough, I don't know the exact amount, but it's quite large from what I can sort of tell. So you can see across the top here I've got some catwalks already in place, and I'll just put a couple more in. I'll put them, where are they going to go? They're going to go here. Let's go 1, 2. I really am sorry that the fog is here. It's such a bad time to be recording, but unfortunately this is the only time I can record. It being a Sunday for me, and nobody's home, so I can yell and be as loud as I want. Ew. So I've got those few catwalks up there, and what I want to do is just put feeding troughs in the middle so I can access them from the bottom. They will do a sort of an area. Is that 9? Yeah. No? Yeah. Now this is the hard part. Lining them up really well. Let's press K. And it doesn't even show up. Alright, that's not going to work. This is just going to be a sort of an eye thing. I reckon we could go something like that. No, that's good enough. Alright, they're sort of the same width of this catwalk, so I'll try and make that a little bit more flush for OCD's sake. Yeah. Now, how can I access these? I'm going to have to jump. No, I don't want that. Oh, gee. Okay, this is not... Yeah, okay, there we go. I can access them. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I will have to fill them up. I'll do that off camera. As well as all the taming today. I don't want to bore you with a mountain of carbo taming. We're going to probably just do this, and I might call it, because it's there's not much else that I can really do right now. I don't have the time to actually go and gather a whole heap of resources off camera. You don't want to sit there and watch me hack at trees all day. It's very boring. I understand that you might like the sound of my voice, as do I. That's not exactly... Yeah, that's okay. So yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to start on my next project, which will have to be the aquatic area. Monkey noises again. I found Wingardium. Well, actually, Armitage found Wingardium. He was just hanging out in the bay over there. So we do have a means of getting some more... I'll put some points into stamina. Don't really need much. I'll put some movement speed in there. And actually, health is probably a good thing. Wingardium came back. Woo! So we can actually go down and get some oil. I have managed to get some more. We'll have to... I've neglected the crap out of this. Like, really neglected my plots. But I will need to get rock arrots, I would say. That's how you say it. For the Bronto kibble. That's why I need the carbo eggs. But yeah, so the apartment is looking pretty sweet, I reckon. Turtle Apartments. The idea is to actually... I have to test that. Let's go grab Pidgeotto. Armitage's idea once more. He does help me a little bit around the place. I forgot to show you some of the minor details that I've done as well. I will, once we cruise around here. Let's have a look and see how... Is his head sort of... That's hilarious. Okay, cool. Bessie's head's like fully sticking out the window. This is going to look great with 10 turtles all the way along here. So, should I get 10 turtles? Yeah, 10 turtles is okay. Let's go with... we'll go 3 males and then 7 females. So, that'll be like the coolest thing ever, seeing 10 turtle heads sticking out here outside the Turtle Apartments. This has turned out way better than I thought it would. Let's go inside, and I wanted to show you one little detail that I thought of, and I thought it was pretty clever, and it looks very nice. I put double walls in here, so Pidgeotto, stop it. So there's no structural sides. It's all just the fancy facade type side showing. And to do that, I just put in 2 of the fence posts along the side, and it was a lot of fiddling around. That's why I didn't record it, because it was a lot of experimenting and a lot of messing around. The floor was an absolute nightmare to get together. It was I put it in thatch first, you might have seen, but I didn't record putting in the wood and the stone because, yeah, it was like fiddly as so fiddly. I wish I could also do that same thing to these wooden walls here, but unfortunately it's how it's going to roll. Bessie, your tails. See, tails are really pain in the butt, but I think, yeah, if we put them all along this side, I can sort of run down here, collect googie eggs as they pop out, which hopefully they up the drop rate of very soon. And eventually I'll get an Oviraptor when they release that as well. I don't know if you've heard of the Oviraptor, but it is one cool little dino. It's like the size of a dillo, and what they do is actually release pheromones for surrounding dinosaurs to reproduce. These, in the wild, supposedly these raptors, tiny little dinosaurs, would release a pheromone, collect eggs and eat them. If you tame it, it will release the pheromone, it will collect the eggs, but it will not eat them. It will actually keep them in its inventory for you. So what you can have is an automated egg farm. I'll chuck a couple of Oviraptors down the middle here and collect up all the eggs for myself to make kibble, to make taming better, so I can get better dinosaurs, etc., etc. They've also released a whole heap of other cool dinosaurs, which who knows when they're coming out. I think the next one to come out is the Gigantopithecus, which is the giant gorilla. I think you've probably heard me talk about it quite a few times. I really want a Gigantopithecus. What I'm going to do with him, I don't know. Maybe I should make like maybe a jungle gym type thing over here for the Gigantopithecus, for him and his little love partner to live on. I don't know. I don't know as well if they will lay eggs, because, yeah, that wouldn't make sense. But anyway, that's about it, I reckon. We're going to cut it there for the episode. I mean, there's a lot of work still to be done around the place. I need... The big priority is getting a fridge, because the refrigerator extends the life of eggs by like tenfold. It's a ridiculous amount. So I need to get oil, I need to get metal, I need to make a... Oh, thank God it stopped raining. I need to make myself a generator, I need to make myself a fridge, and start really hoarding all that stuff to make the kibble, to get a Bronto. Yeah, in that order. I also want to make a whole heap of docks out here for the plesiosaur, as well as a few megalodons, and I get some more ichthyosauruses. They've also got the new aquatic creatures, which will come out eventually. The Tusoteuthus, oh god, it's hard to say, which is a giant 30-foot long squid, so that's pretty big. There's also last night they pulled out the Baryonyx, I'm not sure how you say it, the Aussie way would be Barry. Hey Barry, the Baryonyx, definitely be calling mine Bazza, which is like he's about the size of a Carno, and he eats fish, he eats aquatic food, so I don't know whether they're going to add fish to the game as like a separate meat to everything else, so you can feed him. Just more upkeep for myself. And what else have they got? That's probably it for all the aquatic species you can tame. I can't recall any others. No, not off the top of my head anyway. Yeah, so speaking of upkeep, this is becoming quite the task now. Luckily I've got Gladrill and Deathleg there. They're pretty good at collecting meat. It's just a matter of dispersing the meat across the multiple troughs that I have now. I'm going to have a lot more upkeep with the troughs here in Turtle Apartments. It's going to take me some time to keep things rolling. I mean, it's not that bad. I need to get a mammoth as well. Let's see, what level are you? I mean, yeah, I've been keeping an eye out for mammoths, but I really am avoiding it, to be honest, because if you've... oh, hey Joe. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I just said hello to him before. He's just had the chat turned off. If you've ever tamed a mammoth, it takes like 3-4 hours, and we've got the taming turned up. If you go to there's all these sorts of taming calculators. If you go to a taming calculator and you put in a normal mammoth level 120 or 116 on a 1 times taming multiplier, it will take you 12 hours to tame it. 12 hours, and that's just stupid. So you really need probably kibble for that. Kibble will help, but yeah, that's just an absolute joke. Let's go up the top here and take a look at Turtle Apartments once more. do one more lap because I'm like chuffed. I don't know if you can tell. I'm super proud of my little apartment. It's probably the best thing I've built so far. Base is looking pretty sweet though. Yeah, there is an Alpha Rex on the island. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go near that guy. They are really a pain in the butt. Turtle apartment's looking sweet. We've got our crow's nest here. The front of this base is looking absolutely gorgeous. I love it. This wall needs to be fixed. There's a few things that I need to do. I neglect stuff because I just don't like doing it. There's a lot of hard work, but yeah, pretty happy with the base so far. Tell me what you guys think. Do you have any ideas for the apartments? Is there anything you think that I should add to make it a little bit better? You know what? I keep forgetting. I will show you really quickly. I was able to, because of the way I've built it, super lag city. Because of the way I built it, I was able to get the roofs to pretty much disconnect me. Oh, there we go. I am back. Just a little bit of a massive lag spike there. That's okay. I think we might call it there. But yeah, you can see the roof. Wow, I don't know what's going on my computer. That's okay. You can see the roof there is pretty much flush with the walls. So yeah, I think my computer's crapping itself. That's all right. I need a new one anyway. My name is Mennace. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.